Morning all, and welcome to the newest part of the Lake District. We're parked on the A6, and this used to be the eastern boundary until 2015, when a new section was included, which goes over to the M6, and that's where we're heading today. And if you've ever been on that stretch of the M6, where it skirts round the Howgill Fells, on the opposite side of the road, if you look up, there's a TV transmitter, and that's where we're heading. That's Grey Forest. That's the main objective of the day. There's a couple of other tops on the way around. One Mabbing Crag, Castle Crag, I think. So we'll get away from the road and we'll have a quick look at today's route. So we've left the A6 and we're onto this boat, but we're not heading down there. That's our return route. We're going to head up this path, going up that way to the first top of the day, where we'll start the climbing already. Well, proving to be a stiff little climb to get the day started today, and it's quite a well trodden path this. I didn't know if many people would have come this way, but it looks like they do. You can see behind me the Shap Fells, where we had that nightmare a couple of months ago, with a nice dusting of snow on them. Anyway, Charlie's leading the way up here as usual, so I'll carry on. See you when we get to the top. We're at the cairn at the top of this first outcrop. There's no name on it on the map. If I do find out, I'll pop one on. We've got great views over the Shap Fells there, looking up Borrowdale. It's the Harrop Pike, where we had the bogs a couple of months ago. And then we look right round. I'll put names on them when I find out what they are. We're not doing them today. We're heading off up behind these trees to our first named top, which is Mabbing Crag. So we'll carry on.
This big black cloud is coming down. Falling angels all around. A warm breeze from the subway underground. The snow is falling heavily over town. Walking backwards.
We've reached the top of the second nameless summit of the day. That's looking over to the far eastern fells. Looking splendid with the covering of snow. There's a nice little dusting up here as well. And that's looking down Borrowdale, which is our return route. Looking right round. And that's up to the Howgill Fells. And I think just above the trees, and just all I can see the TV transmitter station, which is where we're heading. But in the trees, that's the first named top of the day. That's Mabbing Crag. So we'll carry on over there.
I should be fine. I'll be home to stay. Reaching out to find a place where I can feel a little space. Memories of tomorrow are getting old. There's no way to retrieve what I've sold. There's a winding road ahead of me. I can't figure out where it goes, but if I try, I can make it home. And if I stand by what I know is real and not wander off on some byway, I should be fine. I'll be home to stay. There's a winding road ahead of me. I can't figure out where it goes, but if I try, I can make it home. And if I stand by what I know is real, not wander off on some byway, I should be fine. I'll be home to stay.
This is the top of the first named hill of the day, Mabbing Crag. And we've got lovely views over to the far eastern fells behind us. And it's another glorious day, sun shining, place to ourselves, nice dusting of snow on the top. Not too cold, no hardly any wind. So, great day in prospect. So we'll carry on from here. I think it's getting coffee time, I'm not sure, I'm not going to watch for ages. Tend not to do much while I'm out on the hills. So anyway, we'll carry on to the next one. So we'll see you in a bit. Right, time for coffee and a chew. And it's another glorious day. Now then, I've got my microphone on this extension, so hopefully the sound will be better today. And we've got lovely views. See right over to the Helvellyn range over that way, and the High Street range, and not another soul around. Peace and quiet. That's what I've really appreciated about doing these kind of off the beaten track walks. I mean, there's no Wainwright outlying fells or Burketts on this walk, because back in the days of Messrs Wainwright and Burkett, this wasn't part of the national park. So the only categorised hill we've got is Greyrig Forest, which is a Marilyn, which is over that way where the TV transmitter is, above the M6. So we should have good views. As I was saying, so we should have good views of the Howgills when we get up there. So we'll have our coffee. Charlie's had his chew. We'll finish this and we'll head off. So we'll see you in a bit. We're on the top of another outcrop, which I think might be Castle Crag, and that's looking over to Mabbing Crag. You can see just make out the path coming down between the trees, and then we went through with the plantation at the bottom, and that was boggy. If we spin round, you can see over there to the North Pennines and the Howgill Fells. I don't know if you can make out on this, the TV transmitters. Beyond that is Greyrig Forest. And before that, we go over there, below the sun, which is Windfell Beacon. We'll carry on. Lovely day. Not a soul around. Wind's picking up a bit now though, but we can cope with that. Anyway, we'll head on over there to Windfell Beacon. Here we are at the top of Windfell Beacon. It's quite an impressive cairn and a bit of a shelter up here. I'm really surprised with how well defined the paths are and how big the cairns are. I must get quite a few people out this way, which I'm quite surprised about. But it's lovely and peaceful today anyway. Stunning views again. So it's getting on towards lunchtime. So we're going to drop down. Don't know if you can make out behind me there the TV transmitters. So I think we'll drop down there and have lunch before we head on up Greyrig Forest. If we come right, I don't know if you'll be able to make out on here, but there's stunning views over to the eastern and far eastern south there. There's the Helvellyn Range behind me there. So I don't know if you can make it out on here. Anyway, we'll drop down and have some lunch, so we'll see you in a bit. Footy time again. Oh, it's hard going in places this. I mean, I'm surprised at how clear and well defined all the paths are. I thought we'd be bog hopping most of the day. There are the odd little patches, but hey, paths are good really. So we've just passed the repeater station and we're on our way up to the one and only categorised hill of the day, Greyrig Forest. But there's one of them annoying little sections where we've got to drop down and lose height to go back up to the top again. But from the top of there, it's all downhill then. There's one little cell over there to go down, and then into the valley, and then we're pretty much all the way back along the valley bottom, following the stream. But it's another great day, nice and quiet. We've just had a fell runner pass us, going in the opposite direction. Looks like he's doing pretty much the same route as us, but reversed. I think I saw him parking up just as we were climbing up the first hill. Hold on, Charlie. Lunch shouldn't last long with him. So anyway, we're having the butties, and then we'll get on with the Greyrig Forest. So we'll see you in a bit. this is the main objective of today, Greyrig Forest, which is a Marylin. And you can see there over to the Howgill Fells, and then to the right of the Howgills, my old stomping ground, the Yorkshire Dales.
Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely, I am finally home at last.
And then right round to the eastern and far eastern fells. Helvellyn range is starting to get a bit cloudy. High Street's still quite clear. So we carry on a little bit further along this ridge, and then we pretty much turn round and head back down the valley. You can just see Borrowdale down there. That's where we're heading back down. So we'll carry on. Looking over the M6 towards the Howgill Fells, and we were supposed to be going off over to the right up here by this wall over to Greyrig Pike. We got over that ridge and it was another section where you drop right down to go back up again, so I said to Charlie, now we're not bothering with that today. So we head on down by this wall and into the valley, which you can see there, and we pretty much follow the river all the way back to the car. So we'll see you in a bit. We're on the track in the valley bottom, and we've just had our first pathless boggy section coming down from Birknock, and an interesting river crossing with a huge wall by the side of it that Charlie wasn't too keen on. But we're over, and this track, we've got 3.5 miles to go on this track now. That could become a little tedious, I think. And I mean, gimbals run out of charge now, so I'm on this blooming handheld selfie stick, so it's not the most stable in the world. Anyway, we'll carry on slogging along this track, and I'll probably see you when we get nearer the car to sign off. So we'll catch you in a bit. Bye for now. We're inside the last mile now. Oh, and I'll be glad to get back to the car. This track through Bottomnock Valley, it's been a nightmare. It's just been an absolute slog. Tedious. Anyway, not long till we're back at the car now. So, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do the liking, subscribing, ringing that notification bell, sharing, commenting, all that malarkey, and hopefully see you on the next one. Bye for now.